Hey guys, it's Pickle Rick here from Llama Labs. Welcome to another episode of Sailing the Open Sea. We are continuing to see some more consistent volume in this month, and people are feeling pretty bullish. Some of the things we'll cover today: the Azuki 1 year anniversary, some more projects with some very strong communities, the shift recently in people investing in unique art, obviously art blocks being one of the main projects for this. And we'll talk about the Mutant Hound collar reveal. Make sure you stay tuned for the end of the episode, as we will be doing another giveaway for $25 in USDC. We'll tell you more about how you can enter at the end of the episode. So we'll go ahead and start here with the 1 year anniversary of Azuki. Obviously, Azuki very well known, blue chip. I think their floor is around 15, 16 Ethereum right now. They held a Twitter space yesterday. Everyone kind of just talking about their journey in the Azuki ecosystem. And then some news got dropped. A new part of the ecosystem, Hilumia. Not much information known yet, but people are speculating maybe certain traits of the beans might be involved, or this is one of those things we saw recently with Yuga making their recent announcement with that, with their video drops and their new mint. We saw a lot of price action in Bored Ape Kennel Club, Mutant Apes, and Bored Apes. So this could cause some more price action for both Azuki and Beans. You could also see some of those profits leak out into more anime projects, get into another anime meta here. So, just something to keep in mind. Obviously, we ran the poll for which projects we wanted to look at on this episode, but one of the communities that rated the poll pretty hard was Brawler Bearz, a project that minted out a few months ago. They didn't have much marketing going on, but the community has stood by the team. The team has been, putting a lot into the ecosystem, a lot of development. Their founder, Scott, he is the dev lead for the Plague. So the project has gotten a lot more recognition. We know how hard the Plague community goes. Here we can see Scott, dev for the Plague. Also Valeria Studios, works with several teams, founder of the Brawler Bearz. And you can see here, people always talking about their Brawler Bearz. They raid tweets pretty hard. Pawns, here talking about the Bears as well. So, they have lots of support from strong communities, and they themselves also have a strong community. We saw them go from about 0.02, 0.03 in the last week to about a 0.1314 floor, above floor sales on rares. They have pulled back a little here, 0.09, which is to be expected. If people were sweeping back here, it's understandable that they would take some profits. The owner count is still kind of low, so we could see that get better here as more people start to hear about the project and jump in. So definitely something to keep your eye on. Follow them on Twitter just to stay up to date on any upcoming announcements. It looks like they do have, they have been talking about some new quests. Maybe some more information on that might cause some more price action here. A pretty big project, of course, that a lot of people are aware of. Art Blocks had their friendship bracelet mint claim close this week. We've been seeing this hover between like 0.5 to 0.7. Every time there's a dip, we see more sweeps. It looks like Pranksy actually swept up a bunch of them here today. But yeah, we definitely want to keep our eye on anything Art Blocks related. Art Blocks usually puts out more collections, and holders of previous collections have kind of like priority access for those. Under 3,000 listed on a almost 40K supply, so that's pretty solid. And just a lot of above floor buys. If we take out the outliers here, you can see that there's like some 6 ETH, 5 ETH, lots of above floor buys, and that's just a good indicator for how the sentiment is for the ecosystem as a whole. This obviously isn't a like crazy utility project or something like that. This is a community and art project, so you're not going to see a lot of like short, flippers here. Definitely mid to long term hold. So if you can get in maybe with like some WETH offers, definitely a good opportunity here. Going back to the community projects, another project that saw some recent pump Moonrunners, they hit the poll pretty hard, ended up winning over, Art Blocks, Mutant Hounds. And so yeah, we're gonna go ahead and take a look at them. They had an AMA recently. Looks like they'll be doing another AMA as well. Currently hosting one. But they had an AMA regarding their new announcement on staking. They're introducing soulbound staking and tiered staking as well. Seems that the more runners you have staked, the higher tier you are. So, you could kind of play this one of two ways. Either buy dips, kind of like we're seeing right now, to have a higher tier of staking, or you can kind of go for rares. So, filter. You can check out like diamond furs. That's their floor is 0.35. Seen some buys recently. You can look at the gold furs currently, zero point 0.3 here. Saw some going for 0.49, 0.47, even a solid WETH offer here. Hopefully that wasn't like a stolen or scammed NFT. Um, but yeah, definitely a good idea to either look for rares for potential flip, or, just sweep up on the dip to take advantage of this tiered staking. The community goes pretty hard. Every time someone, tweets about it, they get pretty good engagement. Look for these dips, kind of like what's going on right now, and look for any other announcements that are bullish indicators for, another pump. We saw them go as high as like 0.23, I believe, during that pump, maybe 0.24. No reason why we can't see that happen again, especially if a lot of these community-oriented projects are following similar paths like Plague and Sappy Seals. We'll go ahead and close things off here with one of the bigger, more anticipated um, reveals. We had the Mutant Hound collar reveal. It was a manual burn reveal, so you needed to burn your collar in order to reveal your hound. So I know a lot of the times I talk about, when a project reveals, it's a great snipe opportunity. This is like a tougher one to do just because the whole collection isn't revealing, at an exact time. So it's not like you can catch one on the floor before they delist. People are kind of gonna list based on what traits they have. The thing you can do on these manual reveals is the original NFT will see like a dip. Here's when the reveal happened. So the floor was around like 2 Ethereum, and we saw it. Here's where it was. It was around 2.2, and then it just took a massive dip to like 1.4, and that was a great buy opportunity for you to get back in. And it went back to 2.2, so you could have easily just flipped, a pre-reveal collar, and it has, taken another dip, held here around 1.6 Ethereum, only 350 listed, and it looks like about 6,000 of the collars have been revealed. So we have seen quite a few above floor buys, quite a few between 20 and 25 Ethereum as well, which is a really good indicator for the project. Obviously, a lot of Yuga holders are invested in this just because they're gonna find some stuff that resonates with their apes. But yeah, this is definitely a project you want to look, if you're trying to snipe some rares, go ahead and you'll want to filter by form probably. Maybe look for some gold or trippy. Noise is always pretty good, 1.5 floor right now. But yeah, this is definitely one where you want to try to find some good forms that get listed kind of low. Good flip opportunity, maybe put out some WETH offers, and we could see this. It looks like this is kind of the, zero point 0.8 seems to be where the bottom is holding. Could see a retrace here, potentially push above 1 Ethereum with another announcement from the team, kind of like what next steps are going to look like, and could see some of these profits leak into the rest of the space as well. We're going to go ahead and wrap things up there. Regarding the giveaway for this week's episode, I touched on earlier how Azuki's 1 year anniversary might lead to some kind of like a resurgence in some anime projects. So let us know what anime projects we should be looking into, that might see some pump, might see some of the profits kind of leaking in from Azuki and Beans. Make sure you comment your Twitter handle, as we will be DMing on Twitter the winners to get them that $25 in USDC. But yeah, definitely leave a comment and your Twitter handle, and we will look forward to seeing you guys on next week's episode.